Who do you do? We live, we live, we live. Hello, 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 everybody. Let's see all kind of people coming in here tonight. I hope I ain't lagging too bad. Looks like I'm lagging on my side. If I am, y'all give me a holler and let me know. Pontoon Jody was in here earlier, and I had to refresh my page, and I don't see her back up here now, so I hope you're still in here, Pontoon Jody, but she was first in the house. Then Mike Irvin, Freddy's Outdoors, Muskrat, John Patrick Jr. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. 5 people. Wake up, everybody. Everybody might be doing that last minute shopping tonight, and we might miss a bunch of them tonight, but that's okay. We're still in here. I put up a post saying hint, hint, hint on tonight's show. What's up, Laughing Cat, PD, Jason Lamb? What's going on? Hope everybody's doing fine tonight. A little chilly to this evening here in North Carolina. There's Central Valley Adventures. Hello, appreciate you coming in. Pawpaw Ed, Palmetto Cats. Who else we got coming in here? Jeremy Colvin. Outdoors with Dave. There's Dale Hayslip. Mike Irvin's in the house. If I missed you, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Hope everybody's doing good. Let's start this out by saying, God bless America. God bless each and every one of you and your families. I hope y'all going to have a very, very Merry Christmas. I see Mr. Justin Fish and Fetish is in the house. There's my brother Justin. There's Mr. Lyles in the house with us tonight. Who else we got coming in here? There's Miss Pontoon Jody. Yeah, you was first in the house tonight, lady. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. See what I got here, guys and gals? We're getting ready to get back to the old Patriot James talk shows style. DIYs, all kind of great stuff that we used to do. Mr. Carolina Catfish, Real Gals Fishing, Mr. Carolina Catfish, give me a call tomorrow. 704-600-8369. Crappy Day Fish, I appreciate you coming in. Don't forget, guys, if you see a new channel, share the love, share the bait. A lot of people's bumping close to 1,000. Some of you just broke over 1,000. I want to congratulate each and every one of you on your hard work. Keep it up. Keep it up, and you'll get where you want to be. But, yep, so hints was what I throwed up for tonight's show. I'm not going to make it a real long show tonight. I know it's Christmas holidays, and we do say Merry Christmas. We know what it's all about. Mr. Mike Chavez, what's going on, brother? But we're going to get back to doing stuff. This is a whiteboard. It's a double-sided whiteboard. I can roll it around, flip it around, but it's too thick to put right behind me right now. So we're going to get back to doing a lot of informational type of live shows and some videos. I've got a couple of videos I'm working on. I've also got a video I'm working on. It's got all the information for the tournament. Got it ready. That'll be going out January 1st. I hope each and everybody can make it. Mr. Mike Chavez, April the 16th, please. Please, please, I hope you can make it down. And I understand, guys. What's up, Gary? I understand, guys and gals, this is Easter weekend. This was the only weekend that I really had to choose from that we wouldn't have other tournaments going on Lake Wiley at that time. So I do apologize. What's up, John Boy's Catfishing? There's Irvin. What's going on, Irvin? So we had to choose that weekend simply because of timing of other tournaments. Last year it wasn't Easter weekend, but it will fall this weekend. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. One of our pets is outside right now, and we got a bad problem with coyotes running through here. What's up, Martin from the UK? Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Who else we coming in? Fishing for Freedom. Thank you for coming in. Hope everybody's doing great and prepared for Christmas. I hope you ain't out there doing that last minute shopping out there with all them crazy people. We used to do it. I ain't doing it no more. Can't do it no more. So what I'm going to ask y'all guys and gals to do is go back, if you don't mind, go back into my channel. That's what I've been doing today. Been taking some notes. I looked at some of my very first shows. Oh, and tonight we're celebrating my 190th live show on Patriot Talk Show. 190 shows. I should have announced it in August. August the 16th was my 3-year mark of doing the live talk shows. I've been on here 4.5 years now with the catfishing, and started out as gold mining. Then we went into catfishing and gold mining. Then we changed it over to all catfishing. I've got another channel that's all private right now set up. So when I get back to gold mining, then it will be on. Yep, 190. Justin, you've been in here just about every show, my friend, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is you was on my very first live fishing shows too. We used to do them 2 and 3 hour live shows when there wasn't nobody else on here but me and Dieter doing live catfishing. What's up, Kevin Baker? What's up, Steve Mosley? Thank y'all guys for coming in. Like I said, Merry Christmas. Don't forget what's the reason for this season. That Jesus Christ gave his life for us. And he was born on this day. Well, born on the 25th. And he gave his life up on Easter for us. Please don't forget it. And guys and gals, right now there's a lot of people in this country, across the world, that are suffering and needs a lot of prayers. Everybody in Kentucky and across the states that got hit by the tornadoes, they're trying to put their life back together in amongst Christmas. And I know it's tough. So if you're in that area or you want to donate, please donate and help those people as much as possible. If you're close by and didn't get affected by the tornadoes, I'm sure that, a fresh pair of clothes, a fresh pair of tennis shoes or anything like that would be very well appreciated. There's Michael Williams, real-time catfishing. There's Miss Chrissy Brown's in the house with us tonight. I missed somebody up here. I seen him and it went past me. If I missed your name, I do apologize. There's Brad's in the house with us tonight. But I'm going to starting January. Going to be quite a few changes to the show. Going to be changing it up and be totally different from everybody else. The reason being is that I've always been more towards information. And guys and gals, I'll never claim that I know it all. Far, far from it. A lot of y'all are a lot more experienced fishermen than I am. You've fished a lot of different waters than I have. What I try to do is I learn from each and every one of you by watching your videos, talking to you on the phone. What's up, V3? Talking with experienced catfishermen, getting y'all's point of view. What's up, real-time catfishing? There's Dana and John Parker. Great show the other night on Catfish Weekly, guys. Great show. Mark had a great show afterwards. But so I'm going to really step it up as far as information. Mr. Brian B. There's Jay's Catfishing. Appreciate y'all coming in. There's Chad Naughty. Don't want to forget nobody or miss nobody. But what I want you to do is any small detail things in fishing and your way of fishing. What's up, Chucky? That maybe sometimes we forget to tell during our videos, or even during our live feeds, we all know the pretty much basics of catfishing. I mean, the information's out there. You can watch YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and you can find out most of the basics for catfishing. What I'm wanting to cover is those things that we do to make our presentation just a little bit different, or more lively, or more real looking to the fish. Anything that you can think of that maybe you change up a little bit or you do a little bit different, please send me messages. If you got questions or you got things that you want to see on future shows that is really informational, just lost the lack of words, that'll give you more information, or you want something dug more in depth of, send me that on Messenger or chat, or even on text on my phone. Send it to me, and we'll work a show around those things that we can really bear down and drag stuff out. What's up, Big Matt? And that's what I want to do. If you've got people that you know that are really not too much into the social media world, but have been experienced cat fishermen chasing big cats for years, then send me names and numbers. Let me contact these people and see if they want to do a show. What's up, Average Joe Catfishing? New name, guys, to me. I don't recognize the name, but if y'all do, either way, share it up, share the love, share the bait with some new people coming in. Thank you for dropping in. So I really want to do stuff like that. We do have a lot of new people coming into the catfish world. A lot of them's probably experienced people, but they're new to YouTube. We do appreciate it and welcome you right in, be part of the family in here. But we want to make sure. What's up, Frank from Twisted Fishing TV? That's another one I want to get on here, Frank. I think he has a lot more information to bring out that he didn't cover in Catfish Weekly that night he was on there. I think we just touched the surface. There's a lot of people like that has been fishing for many years for many different species that have a lot to share, that makes you think about, well, I've been doing it this way for years, but sometimes it just don't work right. What do you think I need to change? And then all of a sudden it gets discussed one night, whether Catfish Weekly, my show, Mark's show, Chad's show, all these other shows, it might not get touched on unless you ask a very specific question to drag that out. Chad, you don't have to apologize, my friend. You don't have to apologize one bit. I just appreciate you showing up. I know Miss D's probably around close as she is. Tell her we said hey and we love y'all. But I want to get into, I don't care if it's about live wells, bait tanks, boats, motors. We're going to start digging into a lot of deeper, what's up, Hawaiian fishermen? A deeper depth of things, the behaviors of different type catfish. What do y'all see catfishing becoming? Personality disorders. What's up, Jeremy Tournament Cats? It's there's so much out there that has already been covered. So much out there, and there's some misinformation out there. And if y'all ever see or hear me mention something wrong, or it sounds like I'm trying to mislead somebody, please call me out. That is what we do. I do not ever want to mislead anybody. Smell like something burning. We never want to mislead anybody. And our future is our young people coming into this sport. Gary, hey, that's going to happen a lot. Sometimes them fish seem like they know you got a camera on board with you and they want to mess with you. So yeah, but I want to make sure that because we never know, that next young man or young girl, lady, gets into fishing. She comes on my show or Catfish Weekly or any of the other shows. Or any other shows, we want to make sure that those people get the right information. Reason being that the way I look at it is that next person that's listening might be the son or a daughter of a congressman, a senator, your governor. It might be one of those people that can say, hey, Dad, we need some help doing this. Who can you talk to? What laws can we help change? And if we touch the people in the right way and they instill in their father or mother or whomever the right information, then maybe, just maybe, we can start getting rid of these commercial fishermen that are raping the lakes and the rivers just to put fish in pay ponds. What's up, Mr. Kitty Whiskers? I'm not talking about a Miss Cindy Stokes. Merry Christmas, lady. I'm not talking about putting commercial fishing out of business. They've got a business and a job to do just like each and every one of us do. But there are laws and stuff. I had a shot or something. I got junk all over my mouth. They got jobs to do. They got families to feed. But at the same time, with the right laws put in place and rules, then we'll have enough fish for our great grandkids to go out and enjoy fishing like we do. There's ways around. I mean, education. And as far as the pay lakes, really, if you try to fight hard against them, a lot of times you just turn them even more against you. Give them the right information. Take them fishing with you. Show them that you could do good fishing off the bank in the big waters and not be supporting somebody that's killing fish. So educate, be nice. I mean, I know there's going to be some that's going to be hard to deal with. Some of them ain't going to want to hear it. Oh, I hear you, Freddie. I know you in there, buddy. You do what you got to do. As far as the bobbers, guys and gals, I'll get back on that after Christmas, too. Sales have slowed down a little bit, but it's giving me a break to try to get other stuff caught up. So that's what the whiteboard's going to be for. And also, guys and gals, Kitty is back up here with us, and she's back to stay. So, y'all, a lot of you don't know Miss Kitty. This is Miss Kitty, my catfish mailbox. But I'll never put it out on the road for somebody to run over it, some drunk to run over it, or it get ripped off or stole or whatever. I bought it for the show. So any of you that's got hats, stickers, shirts, or whatever, mail them out here to old Patriot James. We'll load them up in the Miss Kitty. And then once every show, Miss Kitty will call out and we'll reach in her mouth and pull out somebody's sticker, somebody's hat, somebody's stuff, and we'll pick a winner and send them off. But right now, Miss Kitty's empty. Miss Kitty is empty. So If y'all want your stickers or stuff to be won on the show or anything like that, it's got your name or whatever, send them on over here. We'll pass them out. I'm going to put some of my stickers and stuff in there, give away. What's up, Annette Morgan? So there's other stuff that's coming into the shows, a lot more DIY stuff. Oh, Frank, I done had 2 of my mailboxes got run over, and I had telephone poles in the ground mounted on. And I was told that what's up, Avid? If you put up a pole, it's supposed to be a breakaway pole. Because if you put up, say, if you build a nice brick column and concrete and all that stuff, and somebody hits it, gets hurt or killed, guess what? You are liable. Straight up and down. Your mailbox is supposed to be breakaway. Now, they ain't going to tear up my mailbox. They might tear the pole up. I got a 1/4-inch cold rolled steel made mailbox. I got tired of the drunks tearing them up. And so they'll knock crap out of it, but he usually will take a windshield out and grill and everything else. So I'll just take and pick it up, put a new coat of paint on it, put a new board on the bottom and a new pole, and put her back up. She's ready to roll. I got all kind of cedar trees out here. I just got a cedar tree and sink it up in the ground. I don't put no more telephone poles up because I don't want to have to pay to keep somebody up the rest of his life. But, guys and gals, I put a link out. I'll put it out again. If y'all want to come into the show to tell everybody Merry Christmas tonight, you're more than welcome. I'll bring you right in. I'm just hanging out here, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, telling y'all what some future shows is going to take. I got some names lined up already. Want to start bringing in some of my original guests. What's up, David Smith? Some of my very first guests that was on here. Yeah, my mailbox down there, Lance, is it's got some bat marks on there and stick marks where they come by and hit it with a bat. But I promise you, it did hurt my mailbox. It probably wrung some fingers and some ears when they hit it, but dang right. Well, they'd have to come through the forest to get to my house and up a big old hill. Not to say that we ain't had a few just run off in the woods out here on these curvy mountain roads, but yeah, they the last one that hit it, he cleaned out a culvert, jumped my driveway, and the bottom of his car grease was on the top of my mailbox. He landed on my mailbox and crushed a pole. It didn't hurt the mailbox. He cleaned out a ditch for about 200 yards and ain't let off of it yet. Car tore all to pieces, parts laying everywhere, and that drunk ain't slowed down yet. Oh, hey, we got Santa Claus waiting in the daggum side. Let's see what Santa's got to say.
What's going on, James? I figured I'd jump in real quick and just say
you're
Merry
supposed
Christmas
to have your Santa hat on and suit on.
Well, it's over there somewhere.
I'm just aggravating you. Oh, Freddie, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm a little bit chillier nowadays, you know.
Oh,
I'm losing that Monday, but doing pretty good. Actually working on some customer orders.
Oh, I hear you. That's cool.
So
that's cool. I need to talk to you about that lasering anyways, what all you can do it on and stuff like that, how small, how big. I got a couple things for the lodge I want to see if you can do for me.
Okay. I'm sure we could figure something out.
Right.
I can do about pushing it about an 8x10, about the size piece of paper on my little burner. So
I wonder, will it engrave like on rings and stuff?
Haven't tried anything other than wood or plexi or something like that.
Right.
So
Okay.
far.
Okay. What
But
is
we can.
what is something that you might want to see on future shows that's got a lot of information or stuff that you want to learn more about that we can go in deeper depth?
Well, I know we talk about everybody's products a lot, even the Patriot bobbers here and there. But I'd like to get a more in depth show on the bobbers, on the different ways that people are using them, and actually seeing them. And maybe if somebody's got a clip or something to send to you, showing it in action, because I've got the Junior Proctor style with where I can drag them behind the boat and stuff like
Right.
that, and they work great. And I do mine a little different than some other people do. So
Right. And
being that it's your product, I think you should have at least one or two of those shows about your product, because to me it's hands down the best one, because for one it's got the best light on it out there, because you can see it out there on the water
right.
compared to the little glow sticks and stuff. So
I
and
appreciate
I like
that.
the way they drag behind the boat.
Yeah, they drag good, and I appreciate that shout. I really do. And yeah, that's going to have to. I'm probably going to have to break it down in like 3 or 4 or 5 different lives, and not go over. I mean, I'm going to do one video and go over all of it in one video, but they are so many different techniques. In fact, I learned a new one today. Just me and Wampus Cat sitting and talking, come up and thought about, man, we didn't even think about using them that way. What's up, Brandon's Outdoor? One thing I will give away on it, so we won't go away without some kind of information tonight instead of a little BS talking. Somebody ordered some floats. I'm not going to give his name because he's been trying something and it's working pretty good for him, and he's wanting to try it in some tournaments. But where I heard me and Creole sit and talk for almost an hour the other night, he's not going to be able to come to the tournament next year because it is Easter weekend. And that's when all their families get together. And I hate that. I'm going to miss getting to meet those two. Actually, 3, because I'm sure the son coming with him. Sorry about that. Then you got horse. So one technique that he said he's going to try is where Creole and Lyle and Mike and a lot of them do this bumping. What he is doing is he's setting his boat up to start bumping. Go ahead and set his speed, or almost leaves his boat stopped at the beginning, just hold it in place. Before he puts his bumping rod out, what he's doing is taking 3 bobbers and throwing them out the back of his boat down current and suspending baits underneath the floats. And then he starts letting his boat start drifting back. The bobbers are going to drift back with the boat. Mm-hmm. And then he sets up fronts and starts bumping with his bumping rod, or up back in the back of wherever he stands. So he's actually got 3 rods out, but they're working ahead of him. So really, if you think about it, he is spreading all kind of scent out in that water, and then all of a sudden he's going to be bringing another piece of bait through there. Sound like a good idea to me.
It does. It sounds like a great idea, especially most of these guys that bump only use one rod. So
yeah,
that gives more bait out there, more chances to catch one of those big fish. So,
and see, with them bumping like that, they'll be pretty much looking back to where the bobbers are. So that was a pretty neat idea. I don't know if I'll ever get to try it. Maybe if we go to like early spring down at Watery, when they put in a lot of water through Watery, everybody's running up river, and they're going up there to anchor up to try to catch those catfish coming up in the river section. I'd like to go down there and blow all their freaking minds and come bumping back down through the middle of all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Me and Wampus Cat, yeah, I'd love to do that, man. Especially on a big old pontoon coming down there, rods everywhere, just a bumping away. Who knows? Nobody bumps lakes because there's not enough current. Yeah. But early spring, There's certain times of the year when the lakes start dumping water, or if you know that we're getting ready to get a big front that's going to dump a lot of water, a lot of times the lakes, they'll pull the lakes down, get ready for the influx of water. That might be a perfect time to try your bumping. They're pulling enough current. Why not try it? So anything in the future like that, guys and gals, that you think that you want something dug into, then say if y'all want to go into a lot more detail about bumping, then I'll bring Lyle on, Mike, Creole, guys that actually are bumping people, bring them in, then start throwing the questions and answers and stuff out there so we get the details that y'all need to do it proper. So you don't get out there and get aggravated and say, the heck with this, I ain't doing this junk no more. Because it ain't hard to do, especially you start losing rigs, and especially when you start, losing fish or whatever, because it's some little something that you're not thinking about.
Exactly.
So didn't you have a daughter just have a birthday today or yesterday?
Today. My second oldest,
birthday.
Her birthday's today. We called her and talked to her a little bit ago. So she's also the one that's got the grandbaby in the oven. So
yeah, I hear you. There's Mr. Lee Evans in the house tonight. I thought I seen somebody else up here. So how Miss Nina doing in her positions now that she's got her nursing and stuff all in her? She's still loving it?
Yeah, she's loving it, but being a new nurse, she got stuck on night shift. She'd rather be on day shift, but she's trying to get that. She's got 2.5, 3 more months, and then she'll be done with her 1-year residency. And then she's going to look at traveling. So
that travel nurse is where to make the money right there, buddy.
Yeah. Then Freddie might have me a new boat sometime in the near future if that happens.
Or a newer boat.
A newer boat. Yeah.
I'm like you. It don't have to be brand new. Just, as long as it does, gets me point A to point B and a good, reliable motor.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, travel nursing is the way to go if you can deal with it. But all your kids are grown now, ain't they?
Yeah. Well, except for Trey, our son. He'll be he just had his 15th birthday at the beginning of the month. So
won't be long. They'll all be grown and gone. You'll be empty nesters then.
Yeah. Then I'll have the grandbaby at the house all the time because I'll be babysitting.
Oh, yeah. But, y'all got hobbies and things y'all love to do and the stuff that the grandbabies will eventually love to do with you. There's Texas Tigers in the house with us tonight. So if anybody else wants to come in and say, hey, and Merry Christmas, everybody, throw a hand up, jump on up. There's a link in here. And
Gary Thompson just asked, could you post the link again?
There it is. Right there. There you go. It's a bat. What? I missed something.
Yeah, there was a bot that was on here just a second ago. I think they got it.
It's a bat. I must have missed the punchline. I don't know what he's talking about. Miles, get to playing. It's a bat. What are they talking about?
It's a bot. There was a bot in here, or a spammer in the chat. It got in the chat.
Oh, I must have missed it. Well, mods, if y'all got it, thank y'all. Because I sure missed it. What was the name on it?
There's another one right there.
Oh, okay. I see them. Y'all getting it?
Let's see. How many? I don't see, but
block user. Okay, I block them. Yeah, that's out of the country, or at least that's what it looks like.
Yeah, you only got 1 or 2 mods in here, so make sure you're keeping up with the chat.
I thought I had more than that. That's why. Yeah, there should be more mods in here than that.
think there's like 3, maybe 4. So
Yeah, because I can't see it on my side who's a mod if they're showing up blue. And I'm sorry, my names suck. I mean, my memory of names suck. Let's see. Block user. I blocked them. Error occurred. Trying to refresh. Something's happening on my side. Every once in a while, I'll get something that come in through my computer, and I don't know how. But we got Mr. Gary Thompson in the house. We're going to bring him in if you don't mind.
no, I'm going to back out so I can get this order finished up. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas to you and your family, Freddie. You know we love
too,
you,
bud.
brother. Take care.
If you need anything, give me, you got the number. Give me a call.
Yep, same here, my friend. Take care. See you.
All right now.
What's up, Mr. Gary Thompson?
Hey, James. Good to be on here. Just wanted to, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just want to stop in, tell you and all the other people Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. As far as on the channel, I'd like to see a little more instructional videos for people that don't for people that don't understand the bumping and the stuff, especially for people like myself that don't have a boat.
Right.
We're stuck to shore fishing. So things that could help us out getting into better fish.
Right. And it's and that's what the whiteboard is going to be for. Some people, I'm not saying you or anybody specifically. Some people, when you get new into something, it's hard for them to picture what we're talking about. So I figured a whiteboard to give a little bit of illustration, and maybe they will understand a little bit more what's going on or how things are going or how we're doing certain things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is definitely going to be something that come up. But you can do a lot of things that you don't think you can on the bank. You just got to use your brain a little bit about thinking about how you can go about it. One thing is the bumping. I just watched a video the other day. Can't remember who it was, but they was actually bumping from the bank. But what they was using was a lighter weight that it was, once he pulled it up off of the bottom, the current was able to carry it down a few feet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Snatch it up off the bottom and allow the current to move it a little bit. You can do the same thing with a float. You set that float up and leave your bobber stop way away from your float. Throw it out and use the float to pull that thing up. Your float will move a little bit, but your bait's only going to be moving vertical. So you're actually going to be bumping by using the float.
Okay.
There's some people that use planer boards off of the bank. If you got current, that current will pull that planer board out. So you can use that planer board to position your bait where you want. So there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff that you can use that's people think it's only for the boat. But if you change up a little bit of stuff and tweak it a little bit, you can get a lot of stuff done. You do, like Frank said, you need a longer rod to get control, because a lot of times you might be fishing over a drop off. With a longer pole, you're able to get that bait and that fish up off of that edge before you start reeling in.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that we can talk about, but I need y'all's input.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was why I came on here, because I heard you say that. Yep. It's stuff that you need us to mention. And that's one of the things. I drive a truck for a living, so I don't have a lot of time to be able to fish like I want to. So,
okay,
shows like you and Catfish Weekly, y'all are the ones that give us the information and the knowledge to be able to go out and do what we want to do.
Abbott, who did I block by accident? And if I blocked somebody, I do apologize. My fumble fingers, I probably did hit the wrong person. But Navionics, Gary, can be your friend. It really can. Look at Navionics at the places that you're going to be bank fishing from. learn new places that you can bank fishing from. But you might be trying to throw for the center of the lake, and you might just need to be throwing 15 foot off of the bank and never know it unless. Tiger, I am so sorry. I would have never blocked you, my friend. You've been in here for a year or so with us. I would have never blocked you. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Let me go back up here. Hold on just a second, guys and gals. Tiger was blocked. Oh, God, I got to find his name. Somebody message him and tell him I am sorry that I'm trying to figure out how to get him back in here. And it took his name off my cotton picking list. All right, y'all computer gurus, you need to tell me how to fix that. Tiger, we all do it, my friend. You took care of it. Thank you, Lyle. I am so sorry. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's the shows like you. It's like Catfish Weekly, Mike Chavez, Chunky Cats. The people like y'all that explain what you're doing to us that helps us learn, the ones that can't do it as much or don't have the experience.
Right. Yeah, they said we're getting an echo through yours. You got something else on right now that's echoing?
No. It might be the phone's a little bit farther away or something.
Yeah, it ain't real bad on my side, but it might be on their side. I don't know. But yeah, and Gary, anytime you got a question or something like that you think I can help you out with, just shoot me a message and we'll get you the information. If I don't know it, we will find out and I'll get back with you and bring that information to you.
Yeah. I heard you say Lake Wiley. Are you North Carolina?
Yeah.
I'm in Raleigh.
Yeah. I live in Kings Mountain right outside of Charlotte.
I know where you're at.
Yep. So
I live down here in Raleigh. I hit Falls and Jordan and Harris a lot.
There you go. That's some good waters. Real good waters.
Yeah.
It really is. Just have fun. Post up some pictures, guys, and throw some up on my channel down there, Patriot Catfishers. We got a lot of veterans and a lot of young people that look at it. So, and they'll share your stuff out too. So,
yeah. Well, like I said, I've got a very young channel. I ain't got but like 5 or 6 subscribers, I think, right now. 3 little videos of just simple stuff. It's about basically country living and having fun.
Right.
It's going to be a little bit of everything.
Y'all heard him. Check out Gary's channel. Go on there and give him some love and some bait, if you don't mind. Let's get him up to at least 10 or 15 tonight before the show's over with. So go share the love with him, guys.
If y'all will, I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. I know he's watching your stuff and he's subscribing to y'all's channel. So let's share the love and share the bait.
But like I said, I've tried to video a couple. Hopefully I'm going to get it down where I can get some good ones and have some up there for people to see.
Yeah. I mean, just don't burn yourself out. Don't worry too much about getting things perfect because every time you look at it, you're going to say, oh, that ain't right. Then you'll delete. Don't do that. Just enjoy having fun. And everything will come into play. Some of my most watched videos to me was some of my worst videos. But I guess it hit them right and they enjoyed what they was watching.
Well, I'm going to get off here, give somebody else a chance to get in, speak their mind. Like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. And keep up the good work, James. The people out here to watch you appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Gary. And I wish you and your family a Merry Christmas too, buddy. Thank you for coming in tonight. And we got you wrote down for videos and another.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Buddy. All right.
Bye.
Oh, can't drop. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Gary, put up your link to your name, buddy, to your channel. Ooh, let me turn that heat off. I'm cooking over here. Oh, first come up here, wasn't no heat on at all. It's like walking into a meat locker. So there's a link, guys. Anybody else wants to drop in and say Merry Christmas? You're more than welcome to. But I just, as far as the Catfish mailbox, stickers, hats, shirts if you want to, or whatever that you want to share, by all means, get in contact with me and I'll give you my address. And 27 degrees there. Well, I think it's supposed to get down to like 31 here. But up here in the building, we ain't up here all the time, so we kept the heat off. I walked in here, and boy, it put a chill to your bone. Where'd you go, Gary? Hello. Did Texas come back in here? Please tell me. I sure didn't mean to block him. Golly, I didn't mean to block him. I sure didn't. But I appreciate you coming in. And you know what? Everybody say Merry Christmas. We're going to give away a pack of floats tonight. Merry Christmas. Everybody say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas in chat. You don't say Merry Christmas, I can't send you a load of floats. And please, if you won floats or you bought floats, please share it with the next person up or give them to somebody else that does not have them or tried. All right, the Merry Christmases are coming in. Let me get her lined up how I do through my phone. Now, I've been going back and watching a lot of old videos, a lot of my old shows. Going back and watching a lot of the old Catfish Weekly shows when we was getting out a lot of great information. And plus, it takes you back to the basics that sometimes I think we just get so caught up in gadgets. There's Robert Andrews in the house. Jay's catfishing. So everybody say Merry Christmas. There's a squirrel. Appreciate you coming in. Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
Morning, Patriot.
What's up, Mr. Avid? If it's morning, you must be on the other side of the world.
I say morning because I'm getting up at night, getting ready for work.
Gary,
I work graveyards and everybody else gets up in the morning.
Gary, put your link or your channel name up here so people can find you. Dang,
well, Merry Christmas to you, Patriot. Thoughts and prayers with you and your family.
Thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas to you and yours too. Sorry about this, guys. I'm getting horses crap and don't know why. The wife finally let me
come up and say Merry Christmas today. And hello.
Well,
and I will be.
Go ahead. I couldn't hear you.
I thought I'd come up and say hello, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll be starting a trash bag challenge again back in March.
Right. Yeah, I want to get behind you on that when you start it back up. I got the cotton picking busy and stuff. I was really hoping to help you push that. But when you start it back up, get with me, Avid, and we're going to see if we can't get this really pushing and going because it's a great idea. It went over great when Sarah done it. So maybe we can get a lot more people involved.
Yeah. I will admit the two people that did it last year, they got at least 800 pounds of trash picked up.
Great.
Between the two of them.
Right.
And I've been posting it on my community tab, and I've been posting it that way, getting them ready for it.
Yeah.
And there's a few people that are wanting to get in on it.
Right. And our dang sure will. And it's a good thing. It's a good time to get your kids out there and get involved in it, your grandkids, because it shows them the side of stewardship, of giving back, of helping take care of things. And when you show them that and get them involved with that, then they'd be more apt to invite their friends to go do the same thing.
Oh yeah, I've had people tell me in some of my comments on the community tab that if they're going to go out walking, they're going to take one of those drivers in the trash bag and just pick up trash.
Yep. Yeah, I always, every time I went fishing or even gold mine or whatever, I always brought home other people's trash. I mean, there's no use being in that place and not cleaning up around you.
Right. But I'm going to working on a part 2 of the trash bag challenge too for the big trash. So I'm working on that part as well as I'm getting ready for the new year. So it ain't just going to be the small trash bags. It's going to be like the chairs, the canopies, and the umbrellas that leave behind.
Yeah. I'll go back and see if they still have old videos still up, Avid. If they are, I will copy the link and send it to you. She had different categories, like you said, like the chairs and large trash. You didn't really weigh it. It just counted like points or something. I can't remember exactly how she done that.
I'm going to do something like a drawing for put people in a drawing for all the big trash that they catch.
Right.
And put it in a pile.
Right.
But the trash bag is the total weight that's in the trash bag.
Right. Right.
So,
I think she was making everybody use clear bags simply because so you can make sure somebody ain't done put a cement block in one of them.
Right. Clear plastic trash bags is what I would prefer, but if they don't, just take a picture inside to where I can see what kind of trash is in there.
Right.
As long as it's no store-bought trash.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, I'm like you. I don't think anybody out here in the catfish community would cheat for something like that. But there's some people out there it's just in their blood. They're going to cheat. They just can't help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just wanted to let you know that the trash bag challenge will be coming back up in March.
That's great. And we'll dang sure help get it pushed out there. And I apologize for not helping you last time, man. I really do.
It's all right. I was doing the best I can, and I'm still going to be doing it. But now everybody's targeting Alicia since she was the queen last year of catching the most trash.
Right.
Everybody wants her title now.
Right. Yeah. So, guys and gals, everybody that's got live shows or even channels, when Avid starts this back up, let's all share it. Let's all get behind him because guess what? It's all of our waters.
I want this to go nationwide.
Exactly.
Every city, every town, every village, everywhere.
Right. Yeah. And the more people get involved, the cleaner our waters get, and the more that we're more apt to hold people accountable for trashing it.
Twisted concrete blocks will be put in another section of trash when I get that one figured out.
All right,
I'm
guys.
Picking my brain on the big trash area, how I'm going to do that.
All right. Avid, give me a number 1 through 5. One through 5, Avid. Give me a number.
4.
All right.
Number 4.
All righty. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Real Gals Fish.
Awesome.
Real Gals Fish. Contact me, lady, at Patriot James or James Smith on Facebook Messenger, or you can text me at 704-600-8369, and we'll get you a set of floats out. Thank you for coming in and being in the show, supporting our channels. God bless you and Merry Christmas to you.
I just want to let everybody know that the trash bag challenge is still going to be going on. I just had to take a break for the holiday.
Yeah, yep. And I mean, it's that's something that everybody needs to get behind and push. You're very welcome, real gals. There's Tiger back in here. Sorry about that, my friend. I did not mean to. I did not mean to block you, guy.
It's okay. Hey,
That other junk.
the way the chat was going, it's hard for you to catch it.
Yeah, and I didn't see the first couple that come in, and I tried to catch them before it got past me. I must have hit his name instead of the other name.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, I had that problem too in my chat.
I used to do it all the time when I was running everything off my phone. I'd hit them with my dadgun thumb and fight and tear them up. We are fighting invasive honeysuckle along our banks right now. Volunteers have been cutting it down and replaced it with a native species. We've had so much but oh yeah, I'm sure.
I love your show. I love Lyle's show. It's both your shows that what got me into doing lives.
I appreciate that, Avid. You know, I got to looking back, today and past couple of days and watching some of the old Catfish Weekly and some of my first shows. And I thought, we've got a lot of shows on here now. And so I want to get back to my roots of how I started because I like hearing that information. And I like doing those kind of shows.
Because I remember the shows when it was only you and Lyle.
Yeah.
Monday and Wednesday.
Yep.
Though, I mean, you won't go to see those days anymore, but those were the times.
Yeah, and I mean it's no longer unique.
No.
But at the same time, I'm gonna give kudos because there's quite a few shows out there that have changed it up. Palmetto's one of them. He's done a lot of different things with his live shows. It's really boosted him.
Roger.
And
you got Has Life. You got a lot of people that just changed this community.
Well, yeah, and I mean StreamYard really made it easy for people.
Right.
Back in the day, y'all have heard me and Lyle talk about having to use Google Hangouts and stuff like that. And let me tell you guys, that was a major pain in the butt.
I remember Google
Yeah, that's son of a gun. Sometimes it worked great, then sometimes you couldn't get nothing to come through.
Oh yeah, I remember them days.
Yeah, because
But I just wanted to say thank you and Merry Christmas. You and Lyle both were encouraging me to get into live to where I can get to the step I'm at now.
Well, Avid, and we can't do it without y'all. Avid, I mean, we really can't. Y'all are the ones that makes these shows. We're just here to entertain you. Act like a bunch of dancing monkeys.
Mr. Catfish and Crappie, welcome.
There's Mr. Marks in the house tonight.
I consider him a good friend, so
better late than never. Now I used to have a teacher tell you better never than late.
Oh yeah.
And I learned that. That's something out of the 40 years that actually more than that, 44 years of work, my work history, I can count how many times I was late to work on one hand.
So can I.
I've always been 30 minutes early.
That's what's wrong with a lot of people today. They don't want to work. I'm sorry, but that's just it. They don't
I ain't supposed to work, but I do. I do more than I'm supposed to, but because I'm not going. I look at it this way, Avid. When the good Lord lays me on that cold slab, then I can say I'm done. My work is done.
When he lays me on that slab, I'll probably be happy just to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have somebody playing the "Pop Goes the Weasel" at my funeral, waiting on everybody to see if somebody's gonna pop up out of the casket.
I thought about doing that. I thought about doing that.
I seen where somebody was talking about they want to hand out the stun guns in the church, and then whoever's left standing will get everything.
No, if you pop out, pardon my language, but if you popped out of that casket, there ain't gonna be no one in that funeral home left. You're all going to be gone.
Yeah. All right. Twisted Fishing, Frank. What is unique? What is unique are shows that share real information. Everyone just chats and chills on most live shows, which is awesome too. It is. But we need one to be locked on region and regional reports and tactics. Well, Frank, I asked that for 2 years. I was wanting to do a fishing report. Papa Ed, you have a good night, buddy. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Is trying to get people to send me in information before the shows so I could do a fishing report on different locations, different lakes. And I had a few people that they'd give once in a while, but then nobody sent out the information. And I'm not one that's going to hound people.
No.
I'm not. Either you want to do it or you don't. And, so Abbott, if you or anybody else in here in chat and y'all want part of my new show starting, then send in that information, just like Lyle does on Catfish Weekly. We're not going to chase you down to get a report or whatever on tournaments, but if you send it to him, he'll put it out there. So, and it's
as far as the temperatures and stuff like that.
So what?
As far as temperatures and stuff like that for fishing reports,
right?
I can do that. Just let me know when you want some, and I'll give you what I got.
Right. You just say, for the month of December, you can send me in a report, and then my next show we'll hash it out, go over some of that information. In fact, next week's show, guys and gals, let's do a fishing report. So everybody send me your fishing report that you want to my messenger, and then next week's show is going to be the fishing report show.
I don't know how many people follow Backwoods and Mindset. He's a new upcoming champ that does basically a lot of what I do.
Right.
He just hit 1K and he's coming up in the world.
What was his name? I didn't hear the name.
Backwoods and Mindset.
Okay.
He's a really good guy. He has a lot of great guests on there, some good content.
Right.
He just hit 1K, so everybody, if you don't have him, please go over and hook him up. I will be on his show Friday night at 7.
Right.
But I'm sorry to do that kind of plug.
Oh, you fine, man. Hey, when you hear new channels and new show and new people coming on like that, I don't mind you sharing it out. I really don't, so we can help each other out. That's, I could have never got started without, Justin and all y'all in here sharing my stuff out. I could have never done that. I would have been talking to myself, Yeah. I do that enough as it is.
We do have another group in our family that's pushing 1K, and it's 3+1.
Yep.
Let's give them some hook sets, please.
Yep. Y'all do that. Let's see.
Go show them some love and some support. They've came a long way. They've been putting out videos and everything.
Frank will do that. Instead of me reading off the fishing reports, when you give a report, Avid, I'll just bring you in and let you give the report. Okay. And whoever wants to do a fishing report on your area, contact me and we will schedule those times for y'all to come in and do a report. So next Wednesday night, y'all contact me. And yeah, I think we got another one just come in, guys. But I'll send you a link out and we'll bring y'all in and let you do a fishing report on your waters. I think that'll be cool. So that'll be something that, let's say once a month, Patriot James is going to do fishing reports, and that's going to be the night when all y'all can do fishing reports of y'all's area. And if I got one from my area, I'll give it out too. So,
hey, Jose. Jay's Catfishing.
Say what?
Jay's catfishing.
Oh, that was part of the river. I hear you. He must have learned a little something about that part of the river from you.
I like that idea, Mark. Have James do a Missouri fishing report.
Yes.
James Dockery.
Oh man, I'm telling you, James has
That
got a
would be
lot
amazing.
of knowledge.
Him and Epic do a fishing report for both Missouri and Illinois.
Yeah. I got quite a few people out in that area from different states, from different areas in the same states that they don't really fish the same waters. So we could do that. And one last DIY before we get out of here, guys and gals. I know y'all seen these pop up on your feed, maybe on Facebook or whatever. They're little solar lights. They ain't much to them. But I use them on my pontoon because I don't feel like pulling wire and stuff all through there. But they're solar powered. They don't drain nothing off your battery. And these new ones we got, I got to cover it up because the light, it's got a light on it. But you can press the button on the other side. Let me get the camera. You can make it turn green. It ain't going to show on the camera because there's too much light. Hold up.
Can you send me the link to those lights so I can get some?
Yeah, I use them. Let me see. Is it going to show it? There's blue. There's green. Of course, it ain't going to show green. And there's pink and UV and all different colors. But these are called Color Glow, Avid. I think it's how you can look them up. It's called Color Glow.
Okay.
And they come in a box of 4. And I put them along my rails of the pontoon boat and let the light shine down on the floor. So it ain't blinding you, but you can see where you're stepping. Make sure you ain't stepping on hooks, rods, or whatever, and not tripping over something and falling out in the boat. And see, during the day, once it gets light, it goes off. But then when it's dark, you see I got my hand over the sensor and it comes on.
Yeah.
So,
when you send me the link in Messenger, I'm going to get some.
they got different sizes. These are the smallest ones. Actually, Avid, you can get these in Lowe's and Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're deck lights. They're made to mount. So you got a mountain hole, and it comes with a metal blade piece that you screw on your deck, like up the steps and stuff, so you can see where you're walking around on the deck and not tripping up and down steps. They got some that's a little bit bigger, and then they got some. I've got 2 of them on my boat that they stay dim until they pick up motion, and then they go bright.
Because I was thinking about using them for fishing.
Oh yeah, I think
off the bank.
Bank fishing, and just put a screw on a tree and screw it to it, and it'll be nice and dim around you until you get up and move, like when a fish hits. So when you move, it'll light it back up for you.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about using them for is fishing.
That's what I use them for: fishing off the bank and off a boat.
Because that way I can just stick them in my backpack and go and don't have to be carrying everything.
Yep. You get home, you just set them out in the sun, let them recharge again. Yep, sure enough. So,
but thank you for letting me up here, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you next Wednesday.
Avid, I thank you and Merry Christmas to you and your family, buddy. I appreciate you being a big supporter of my channel and on Catfish Weekly and everybody else. And we definitely get behind you because I think that trash tournament it should be a big thing. We got a bunch of, excuse my languages, guys. You know I don't cuss on here, but a bunch of dumbasses that don't mind polluting our world.
I understand that.
And I live out here in the woods, and I come around the corner today, and right down there next to the creek, what did I see? 4 bags, big black 55-gallon trash bags. Somebody threw it off in the creek. And me and buddies going to go down there tomorrow and clean it up out of the creek. That's just pathetic. And the dump ain't but 2 miles away.
Yep. They don't want to go pay the dump bill, so they dump their trash there.
But if they go right here in Cleveland County, it don't cost them a dime.
I do have one thing to ask the family, Catfish family, to keep my niece in your thoughts and prayers.
We dang sure will.
She has stage 4 cancer.
Oh, Evan, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's been rough, but We're hanging in there.
Yeah. You know, the good Lord's always in control, and he'll take care of her however he can.
Yeah, I'm praying. We're praying for miracles for her.
Well, you know, miracles happen. I posted up some pictures of that youngin' today, and they've got him riding a bicycle or tricycle in the hospital.
Yep.
Going from being shot in the head and losing half his brain to riding a bicycle. That is miracles, Avid.
It is. That's a real miracle.
Yeah, they happen every day. So yes, there'll be a lot of prayers going up to you. So thank you, Avid, for dropping in.
Nobody asked for that kind of stuff, but
well,
it
that's what we're here for. That's
I normally keep that stuff private.
Yeah, well, we are family, so
I know.
So
I know you guys are, but I'm just the type of person to keep my family stuff private.
And I do too, but sometimes it don't hurt to get us a few extra prayers thrown in there.
Right.
But Avid, Merry Christmas to you and your family, and thank you for coming in, buddy.
You're welcome. You guys all have a good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Woo. There's Mr. Lyle Stokes in the house with us tonight.
How you doing, James?
Doing good, buddy. Thank you for coming in here.
Well, I tried to get some other guys to do it, but they have no. Well, they just ain't got no pair. Let's just put it that way. I wanted them to come in here. We wanted to talk about a couple things, James, and you know, all these years you've been on here, you've supported everybody else the entire time. Thank you for that, because it means so much to a lot of us that somebody that's been around a while actually does pay attention to the older guys and the older shows, because they're still going strong, and we've got so many new and up and coming great shows and great people coming into the community that it's a wonderful thing. But I wanted to mention a couple of things tonight, and I don't want to stay on here too long. Chad and Dee have opened up a new channel, and it's Fields to Water, I believe is the name of it. Mark posted a link to it a while ago. He's had some troubles with YouTube and monetization stuff, so he started a new channel. So everybody needs to go over and subscribe to that, because that's where all his new content is eventually going to be. He's going to migrate it over there. Don't know what happened. Don't know why it happened. We just got to help him and get it fixed. Yep. That's the main thing. And the other thing I wanted to mention was we're going to have a Christmas show, Christmas night. It's either going to be at 7 or 8 o'clock, and there's going to be a bunch of channels come in, and we're going to invite anybody that wants to come in there to come in there, and we're just going to talk about fishing and Merry Christmas stuff and what all happened, and it's just going to be a good time, because there's a lot of people like Cindy and I. Our Christmas is over. Our kids come last Saturday, and they're gone, and chances are that we will be here, but now we have an opportunity to go to our sisters, and if we do, we may be late or not even be in the show, but Mark and Chad and James Dockery and a bunch of them will be there, saying I can be in there on the road. Doesn't make any difference, but it's going to be a lot of fun, because there's a lot of people that their Christmas will be over. They'll be sitting around eating and resting this up, you know. It'll just be fun for everybody to come in there and holler at each other. And you don't know, there might be some giveaways and stuff. It's hard to say, but it'll be fun.
Right. Yeah. In fact, I went back and watched a couple years ago the Christmas show, the Catfish Weekly. Watched my show, that Catfish show. I mean, that Christmas show of mine. And people don't realize, Lyle, I spent almost $200 just in shipping on all that Christmas stuff. Not counting what I throwed into the bags also, you know.
That's right. You had a big Christmas show that year.
Yeah, we sure did. We had a lot of people and had some donations from y'all that's out here in the catfish community.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sent in some donations. There's Vanessa Kitty. I hadn't seen you in there in a while. Appreciate you coming back in and joining us. Yeah, and I like to get back to doing some of that. But guys and gals, it's tough on people like Lyle and me to hold a big show like that and do the kind of giveaways. It ain't that we don't want to. Y'all just have to understand that's a lot of money that comes out of our pockets to provide stuff like that.
It hasn't been that many years ago, James. It hasn't been that many years ago that we done a big Christmas show. We give away over $8,000
Yep.
worth of prizes.
I was in there. I
That
was
was our
hoping to have my fingers crossed, hoping my name was drawn.
That was the biggest Christmas show that I'm aware of. We had a wonderful evening. Doc and Cindy and Cindy was writing stuff down and handed me notes of things that was going on in chat. And that was before StreamYard.
Yeah.
And we had people waiting to get in chat because it was so full nobody else could get in.
Right.
Because YouTube limits you to what is it, 250 or something?
Yeah.
And they couldn't get in. I was getting messages about that, and there wasn't anything I could do about it.
No,
but we give away a lot of stuff that year.
Yep. As a year old, Junior Proctor won him daggum things for his boat.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and what a great guy to win a prize like that. Junior Proctor is a staple in the community of what we do.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. He does a lot of things for a lot of people. And he took Freddie out in your tournament last year. And Freddie's hooked. Freddie's hooked. He's sucked into the catfish community, whether he wanted it or not. He's in there. And, a lot of that has to be attributed to guys like Junior Proctor.
Oh, yeah. Junior, he had called me and said that his grandson wasn't going to be able to fish with him at the tournament and wanted to know if I had a veteran to put on the boat. Well, Freddie had just called me and told me that he was coming up and was going to bank fish the tournament. And I said, no, you ain't going to bank fish. He said, what? I said, I'm going to put you on a boat with Junior Proctor. He said, well, I'm just going to bank fish. I said, no, you're going to get on the boat. You're a veteran. You're going to get on the boat with Junior. And
he should have been on them. He should have been.
Oh, yeah.
And he earned the right to be there, man. It just we can't thank these veterans and military and police and all the hard-working guys that take care of us in and day out. There's no way we can do enough to give back to them for what they do to us. I don't care what we do. So every little bit, you got to do it. I mean, that's just the way it is. And I promise you, every time I see a guy with a uniform on or a lady, it doesn't have to be a guy. I don't care.
Right.
If I'm in the parking lot of a Walmart or if we're going in to eat, I'll shake their hand and thank them. And you can just see it in their eyes that they care that you care.
Yeah. Oh,
and, it means a lot to them. And what they do means a lot to me.
Yep. We got some more of that junk coming in. Well, all of a sudden, we started getting that in there. We went for a long time and didn't have none of that junk.
I don't know. I took care of a couple of them a while ago, and I think Chad got one. I don't know how they find. I don't even know how they find us. That's the hard part.
I just got rid of another one.
The thing about bots is there's good bots and bad bots, and I don't know the difference. But if they start making remarks in chat that's not copacetic, then they need to be down the road motors.
Well, and I'm going to be an ass right here. And if you come on here and you're not typing English where everybody else can understand what you're saying, then you need to go on anyway. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I ain't being prejudiced. I ain't being none of that. But what benefit are you or us to you if you can't understand what we're saying?
That's right.
Not only do they deserve it, you got so much more. Yes, you're exactly right, Brad. But I'm going to say something else, and we've got a few Wampus Cats. One of them is paramedics.
That's right.
They are the redheaded stepchildren of all the services. And
it's always there. Always there.
They're on the front line. They are the ones that's going in and out of these nasty homes, bug-infested, rat-infested, disease-infested other homes. And I'm not knocking people's homes or whatever. I'm just saying they don't know what they're walking into to try to help you.
That's right.
And so let's give credit where credit's due. When everybody says, police, fire, or rescue, no, they need to say paramedics.
Yeah.
These are
very
into their life to save your life and your family, and they're on the front line. So give credit where credit's due.
You have a car wreck, whether it's your fault or not, and people are injured, you're the happiest to see them when they get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's that Twisted said? We're having a gathering and a tournament with a poker run in May geared towards veterans. Oh, I hear you, boy. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Want to be outdoors. Let me remind me of that, Frank. When you're getting closer, I'd like to do something to help with y'all with that.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to help. I ain't gonna be able to come out there, but we can figure out how to maybe help get some more donations rolling y'all's way to help with some of that.
And don't forget to go over to James Dockery's page on YouTube and give him a subscription and a like. He needs to get them up there. We're trying to get old James to 500, and if anybody deserves it in the world, it's James Dockery.
Right. So everybody in here, give yourself a shout out. Put your own link up in here before we get out of here tonight.
Heck yeah!
Give yourself a Christmas present and share out the love so other people can find you. Because a lot of times people come back and watch some of these live shows, but they'll also hit that daggone little button and want to read the chat too.
That's right. That's exactly right. And I watch a lot of these after the fact. I don't comment on some, and it's just like some of the shows that I watch live. I don't always comment on them, and it's not that I think I'm something I'm not. I just don't want to take away from what they're doing.
There's Big Bill's Veteran Catfishing. Brand new name, guys. Check him out. Please share the love and the bait.
Yeah.
And if you're a veteran, Big Bill, thank you for what you've done for our country.
Absolutely.
More than welcome in here anytime with us, and check out Catfish Weekly and check out all the other shows. You got shows every night of the week, so you can't say you're bored.
That's right. James, I haven't had my TV on 3 or 4 days. All I've done is watch YouTube videos when I'm in here in this room. I'm not in here all the time. I'm out in the shop part of the time, and we go do other stuff too. But I haven't had a TV on. All I've done is watch stuff on YouTube the last 2 or 3 days. So that should tell people that we are actually getting some stuff done, because I know for a fact I'm not the only person that does that.
Right.
But there's just the kind of entertainment I want to see right now is that's where it's at. It's not on television.
No. And yeah, so y'all better be getting prepared, because a lot of my videos I've been watching live, about to get that old gold bug climbing back up my back again, son. And I got a friend, he's my chiropractor. He worked me over today. Well, he got me sore as crap. He beat me to death, but he's got into it, and it's bit him pretty hard. I took him down to my Gold Creek and let him do some panning and stuff. And I put that old pan back in there and seen a couple little old pretty glints in the daggum pan. I thought, man. That time of year, boy. The snakes are no longer out there in that water, and the bugs ain't driving you crazy.
Yeah, but it's still
cold water.
And that, I was going to say, that water's got to be pretty cold.
Oh yeah, that water's probably about coming out through them mountains, this hills and stuff like that. It's pretty cold.
Yeah,
I've broke ice before and dove in it.
No, I ain't doing that.
But I've got a wetsuit that can deal with it too, Lyle.
Yeah, that'll help, but
it's still one of those things that you got to go, 1, 2. You got to really convince yourself that you really want to do that. Because that first initial rush of cold water into that suit, it's pretty freaking cold until it warms up.
Yeah, I bet that's right.
Now, buddy of mine, he's got a heater on his. He's running hot water into his suit.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. You just have to make sure it don't get too hot on you.
Well, listen, James, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you for everything you do and for letting a bunch of us get up here and share stuff out tonight. Wish your family a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon.
Same to you, Lyle and Cindy. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas too. If you need anything, just give me a call. Guys and gals, don't forget what the reason for this season is. Put out the prayers. A lot of people's been affected right here at the holidays and need all the prayers we can get. So you don't mind sharing it up. Keep saying a little prayer for Mr. Kyrie. He's kicking hard, Lyle. That youngin's amazing. It's amazing. It's a miracle. And I think they're getting ready to move him into rehab.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
that is awesome.
God bless you guys and gals. There's miracles happen every day. Don't forget to say your prayers. Share them up. We love y'all all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting Catfish Weekly, my show, and all the other shows. Lyle, you wouldn't have been on here for 7 years and me on here for 4 years if we didn't have the support we have.
That's right.
So, who won the Bobbers? Cat lady something. Dang, I'm brain dead. What's her name? She dadgummit. Where's she at? She's in here somewhere. Dang, somebody remind me who won that the daggum floats before I get off here so I can write it down. Oh my God. Brain dead.
Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention. I don't know who won.
Miss Cat or Real Gals. There you go. Real Gals.
There you go.
I'm writing it down. So, Real Gals, if you're still in here or if y'all friends with her, reminder, get in contact with me. I can't send out her prize if she don't contact me.
Got to have that address.
God bless everybody and Merry Christmas. Good night.